Hello, everybody. Good afternoon. It's Sunday. That means there's more football going ahead today, and we're here ready for Leeds United versus Chelsea. Yep, we're here for Leeds United versus Chelsea. You saw the show yesterday. I had Bobby on with me. We watched the Arsenal game. But today, we're focusing on Leeds and Chelsea. Now, obviously, we've got about half an hour before kickoff, so we're just going to run through things very, very quickly. We're going to put the Leeds United starting lineup on the screen for you right now. We've got Melissa in goal, Kleinstein, Koch, Lorente, and Struik, Rocker, Adams, James, Aronson, Harrison, and Rodrigo. So a very, very, very strong team there by Leeds, looking to continue their good run of form. Afternoon, Matthew. How are you doing, mate? I hope you're doing well today. And the Chelsea lineup is Mendy in goal, James, Koulibaly, Thiago Silva, Loftus-Cheek, Gallagher, Jorginho, Cucurella, Sterling, Mount, and Havertz. So both teams fielding very, very strong teams there, as we can see. Going through some head-to-heads as well. This is in the Premier League. So the last time these two met, it was a 3-0 win to Chelsea, and Leeds United had a red card on them as well. And the time before that was a 3-2 win to Chelsea as well, which wasn't a bad game at all for either team, really. I know Leeds would have been a bit upset because they come off on the losing side of it, but all in all, it were a really good game. Looking at the teams today, I can't see anything but a Chelsea win, if I'm going to be honest with you. You know, Koulibaly's been a solid rock at the back. He looks like he's really improved them. Let's just get the teams back up as well. You know, Sterling's always a danger. He's always a threat. Havertz, he can score goals as well. Mason Mount, you know, he's very capable. He's very, very smart as well. It's good to see that they've got players like Loftus-Cheek and Gallagher playing in this game. Cucurella, we get to have a good look at him as well, especially after what happened last week. But you know, this Leeds team is nothing to put your nose up against. You know, Rodrigo's been in fine form. We all know about Dan James, very quick down that wing. You know, he'll run at players. Harrison as well. He's another one. He will get at players. Aronson, the new boy from America, from the MLS, I believe he's come from. I might be wrong there. But yeah, Arison as well. You know, he looks like he's going to be very, very good for Leeds United this season. So it's going to be a good game. It's going to be a good game. As I said, I can't really see past the Chelsea win, if I'm going to be honest. But I'm going to go 2-1. That's going to be my prediction, 2-1. I want to know what your predictions are in the chat as well. I'd love to know what you guys think the result's going to be today. We'll quickly run through all of the games that happened yesterday as well. So yesterday, where is it? There we go. Yesterday, Tottenham Hotspur beat Wolverhampton Wanderers 1-0. Decent game, maybe. From what I heard, it was lacking quite a bit in quite a lot of the areas. Tottenham looked very, very poor, apparently. So, but I've heard a couple of people say it wasn't a bad game for Tottenham. Harry Kane scoring in the 64th minute there to secure that 1-0 victory. Crystal Palace versus Aston Villa. It ended 3-1 to Crystal Palace. Wilfred Zaha with a brace and Mateta scoring as well. Ollie Watkins giving Villa the lead in the 5th minute, but they couldn't hold on. Palace a little bit too strong. Everton and Nottingham Forest ended in a 1-1 draw. Damari Gray and Johnson scoring, one in the 81st minute, and then Damari Gray scoring in the 88th minute to get a point for Everton. Forest fans, I think, would be a little bit disappointed that they didn't take all three. Fulham and Brentford, that finished 3-2 to Fulham in a really, really good game. Fulham proving that not just a one-trick pony, they can actually come and compete in this league. Mitrovic scoring as well. He scored the winner to make it 3-2 after Brentford clawed back to make it 2-2. So all in all, a good weekend for Fulham fans. Leicester City and Southampton, that ended 2-1 to Southampton. Leicester City's James Maddison scored to make it 1-0, and then a brace from Shea Adams made it 2-1 to the Saints. There's something wrong at Leicester. I think we'll have a look at that. We'll have a deep dive into that onto another show. But yeah, there's something wrong at Leicester at the moment. I don't know what's going on. And also, the last game, we did a watch along live on this channel. It was Bournemouth versus Arsenal, and Arsenal came out with a 3-0 win. Odegaard scoring a brace, and then Saliba to get the last goal of the game. And I mean, what a goal it was as well. It was a really, really quality goal there. There is other games on today as well. We will be covering the Newcastle game later on this channel as well. But there is another 2 o'clock kickoff, which is West Ham versus Brighton and Hove Albion. We will keep you up to date with the scores on the doors with that as well during the show. So I want to hear from you guys in the chat. What do we think about Chelsea and Leeds this season? Do we think that both of them are going to be, maybe not Leeds, but Chelsea definitely, are they going to be closer to challenging? Do we think no, it's too much? Do we think it's going to be just top 3, top 4? Do you think maybe Arsenal, Tottenham, they could possibly push them out and put them into the Europa League? Who knows? And Leeds, I think Leeds are going to be safe this year. There's not going to be any relegation worries there. Do I think they can probably push up to European heights? Maybe not this season. I think there's still some work that needs to be done. But we don't know. These are the things we don't know. Obviously, we're not very far into the season, so everything's still there. Matthew's saying, Leicester need a squad refreshing. They've not purchased anyone yet in the transfer window. I personally think they should sell Maddison and Tillman and invest in 4 players. Yeah, I mean, I was speaking to Bobby in regards to Leicester, and he was saying, that they need to buy some players. But there's things going out there that maybe Brendan Rodgers walks away. If he's not getting backed, maybe he walks away. He can only do so much for the club, unfortunately. No, I don't know. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. There's a week, just over a week left of the transfer window as well. So who knows? Who knows? Something might change. Something might change. I'm just going to have a quick look to see if there is any transfer news currently. I know Man United are doing a lot at the minute. Manchester City, who are playing later, like I said, we will be covering it. They've offered Bernardo Silva a new contract, so they're going to try and keep him in the club. Everton, speaking of Leicester, Leicester, Newcastle, West Ham are all in the running to sign the midfielder Scott McTominay, apparently, as well. That'd be interesting. Very interesting if he goes there. No. I mean, there's not a lot of action happening at the minute, if I'm going to be honest with you. Aubameyang saying, yeah, he's open to a Chelsea move as well. I mean, there's a lot. Matthew Bassett is saying, I've heard that Leicester have to sell to buy. The owners ain't going to invest any money in this transfer window. That's a shame. And hashtag McTominay out. It's a shame that the Leicester board isn't investing, if I'm going to be honest with you. It's a real big shame. I think they should. Leicester had that fairy tale season not so long ago. And since then, it's been a slow decline, and now we've seen what's happened. We are seeing what's happened. That slow decline has massively affected them this season. So it's a bit of an issue there. It is a bit of an issue. Aston Villa have agreed a deal to sign Watford winger Sarr. It's going to be 25 million plus add-ons. Good signing for Villa there. A very good signing for Villa. I know a couple of clubs were looking at him in this window, but it looks like Villa are going to be the team that get him. Just leave that on that. But no, it's interesting. It's going to be very, very interesting. We're about 20 minutes away from kickoff right now. We are 20 minutes away from kickoff. I'm just getting everything set up properly. As you can see, we've got a bit of a new look on there. We've got the badges, a scoreboard, the timer. We've got a bit of everything now on this channel. However, do keep an eye out because things are changing for FTB. Things are going to change for FTB. And the other thing as well, obviously, the Premier League season's kicked off. Everybody, I know, bar a couple, are playing the Fantasy Premier League. How are people doing in the Fantasy League this week? If you want to get a little bit of knowledge or you're into Fantasy League shows, the sister channel of this one, which is the Man United Agenda, do host a Fantasy Premier League show every Tuesday at 8:30. I do appear on that as well. We just basically go through the week, see what's happened, try and give a few tips. It's always good. It's always good. So yeah, if that's something you're into, please do go ahead and check them out on a Tuesday. And if you're a Man United fan and you're just here to watch, make sure you go check them out. That one of the best Manchester United fan channels on YouTube. So do go check them out. I'll just put these up again for anybody that is running a little bit late. We do have the starting lineups confirmed. As we can see, this is Leeds United's. It's Melissa in net, Christensen, Koch, Lorente, Sturridge, Rocker, Adams, James, Aronson, Harrison, and Rodrigo. That's going to be a bit of a pain to say if Aronson passes to Harrison. See, I'm doing it already. I'm getting my tongue tied. But yeah, no, that's the starting lineup for Leeds. A very strong one, as I've said. I can see Rodrigo getting a goal or two today, maybe. It definitely helped my fantasy league. And we've got the Chelsea one here. We've got Mendy, James, Koulibaly, Thiago Silva, Loftus-Cheek, Gallagher, Jorginho, Cucurella, Sterling, Mount, and Havertz. Maybe Havertz playing a false nine there, really. He's not the striker. He's not a striker, is he? Let's face it. I don't think he'll be the out-and-out striker today. But no, that is what's happening. Like I said, we'll keep you up to date with the West Ham Brighton game as well as that kicks off at the same time. So we're going on. We're doing a lot of good things here today on FTB Sports. A lot of things going on the channel this week. Obviously, today, tomorrow, we've got the Man United game tomorrow as well, which I'll be covering. And then we have shows going out through the week as well. So if you are new to the channel, please do like and subscribe and switch that notification bell on so you get notified when we go live as well. Sorry, I'm trying to get myself comfortable a little bit. What do we reckon for the scores then for these games? Obviously, like I said, we've got Chelsea, Leeds. I'm going to go, I don't know, I can't remember. I think I've said already, but if I didn't, I think 2-1 Chelsea. I'm going to go 2-1 Chelsea. The Brighton game, it's a hard game, isn't it? I'll go 1-0 Brighton, and I think City have got a little bit too much there for Newcastle. 3-1. 3-1. And then obviously there's tomorrow's game, which I will be hosting as well. So I'd love to see that. Matthew's saying 2-0 to Chelsea. Interesting. Did you watch their game against Spurs? Yeah, Spurs last week. Did you watch that one? Looked very, very good. He's also saying West Ham 1, Brighton 1. Interesting. Very interesting. We're about 15 minutes away from kickoff. They're just going through like highlights of previous games at the minute. Showing Rodrigo. He is two of the top midfielders in the Fantasy League in the first 2 game weeks as well, Rodrigo. Newcastle 1, Manchester City 3. Yeah, I could see that. We're just currently listening to Tottenham got very lucky against Chelsea. I think they got very lucky against Chelsea as well. And I also don't agree that Thomas Tuchel had a suspension, I believe, and Conte only got a fine. I don't really agree with that. They're both as bad as each other there. So they both should be. Both should have been sent off and not allowed, in my opinion. But I don't do the referee. Maybe that's what we'll talk about on a show one day. I don't know. We'll have to see. Good to see Conor Gallagher playing. Chelsea with 3 to 4 signings will do bits. Who would be the signings though? Who would be the signings? This is the issue. There's not a lot. There's not a lot of people out there to be signing. Man United are snapping up quite a lot. Oh, Dr. Pepper in a bottle. Do we think that Chelsea will be trying to sign Harry Maguire? That's an interesting one. Do we think Chelsea will sign Harry Maguire? I don't think we will. I don't think they will. At all. So, just having a quick look at the Premier League. Arsenal, top of the league. Then it's Tottenham, Manchester City, who play later, could go top of the league if they win against Newcastle. Then in 4th place, it's Fulham, then Brentford, Newcastle, Leeds, Chelsea. So this game will decide which one of them move up the table a little bit closer to the top 2. Brighton, Palace, Forest, Southampton, Villa, Bournemouth, Liverpool, Everton, Wolverhampton Wanderers, Leicester, West Ham, and at the bottom of the table it's Manchester United. But that could all change. It could all change. So you reckon Pau Torres, Rice, Paqueta, and Aubameyang? Aubameyang looks like he's open to be going there. There's no wrong with Aubameyang coming back to the Premier League. He knows, he can score goals, and Chelsea do need an out-and-out striker. They've just got rid of Timo Werner, so they need to replace him. I don't think Rice is going anywhere this season, to be honest with you. I think he'll be staying at West Ham. Paqueta, possibly. Pau Torres, I don't think Pau Torres would get in the team, if I'm going to be honest with you. I really don't think he would. I could be wrong. Everybody has their own opinions. Afternoon, Chris. How are you doing, mate? I'm good, thank you. Would you take Neto from Wolves at Old Trafford? Uh, Depends on price. I'd say it'd have to depend on price. I don't want to be paying stupid money for anybody. I know United are paying stupid money for a lot of people, but there has to be a price limit. There has to be a price limit. I mean, how much is he worth? So they're saying Neto's worth about 28 million. About 28 million Neto's worth. So if we could get him for 30, 35, then yeah, fair enough. No issues there. But we know Wolves will be wanting stupid money for Neto. They'll be wanting 60, 70 million. Torres would offer a good balance in Chelsea defence as he's left footed. True, he would, but who's he replacing? They've got Thiago Silva, they've got Koulibaly. You can see how they're playing today. There you go. You can see how they're playing today. They've got Thiago Silva, Koulibaly, and James. And then they've got Cucurella, who's going to drop in, and Loftus-Cheek will drop in as well. I don't see where he's getting in. Chris is saying I've been better, but we move. Oh, well, I hope it's nothing too serious, mate. And you get some football therapy. I think that always helps. We're just waiting now. We've got what? Around 5 minutes till kickoff. 5 minutes till kickoff. It's the only problem when you're waiting for kickoff. There's not a lot happening. Obviously, a lot of games happened yesterday as well, so there's not a lot of transfer stuff happening either at this moment. Just looking at the previous Leeds United versus Chelsea games, they're showing highlights of them now. Chelsea have definitely come off the better in most of these fixtures, I think. Jimmy Floyd Hasselbank. It's showing Jimmy Floyd Hasselbank at Leeds. Good Johnson. So Leeds versus Chelsea, there's been 28 games. It's been 28 games between these two clubs. Leeds have won 8. Chelsea have won 11 of those games. It's just going through the Leeds 3-1 win against Chelsea in April 1998 at the minute. Jimmy Floyd Hasselbank scoring, and I don't know what celebration he's trying there. Some sort of cartwheel. Right, they've just come back from an advert and they're going on to another advert. Don't you just love Sky? It's great. Physical work treatment unfairly asked me to do today. I've already been on 5 shifts. Well, I'm sorry to hear about that, mate. I am. I know what work's like. I've had jobs where they've absolutely took the mick out of me as well, with shifts and whatnot. And you do right telling him to shove it. I would as well. I really would as well. So we're not far away from kickoff now. But yep, today is a double header here on FTB Sports. We are watching Leeds United versus Chelsea right now. Kickoff in 5 minutes, and then later on today we'll be watching Newcastle United versus Manchester City. So make sure you tune into that one. I think that one's going to be a really good game, and hopefully it'll get me some fantasy league points as well. The players are currently in the tunnel. Just talking about Leeds at the minute. If anyone's interested, West Ham lineup as Fabianski, Kufal, Zuma, Kira, Cresswell, Suchek, Rice, Fornals, Bowen, Antonio, and Berahima. Brighton is Sanchez, Veltman, Dunk, Webster, March, McAllister, Ciedo, Trossard, Gross, Lallana, and Welbeck. As I've said, we will keep you up to date as much as possible with that game as well. Nah, trust me, mate. Like I said, Chris, I know. I know all too well. I really do. I do know all too well. So the players are coming out. You sound like Anthony Joshua. So I just go through the lines up again. It's Melia in goal for Leeds. Christensen, Koch, Lorente, and Strujic. Rocker and Tyler Adams. And then James, Brendan Aronson, and Jack Harrison. And Rodrigo Spear is the spearhead of the attack. Chelsea line up as the following as well. Eduardo Mendy, Reece James, Thiago Silva, Koulibaly playing a back three. Rubus Loftus-Cheek, Conor Gallagher, Jorginho, and Mark Cucurella are playing in the midfield. It's Conor Gallagher's first ever Chelsea start. And then we have Kai Havertz, Raheem Sterling, Mason Mount. It seems like Raheem Sterling's going to be the false nine. It does look like Chelsea are playing Sterling as the false nine today. I'm just waiting for the kickoff now. £63 million for Mark Cucurella. I thought work would improve. Yeah, unfortunately, mate, it's a really thin line. It is a really thin line. Oh, Thomas Tuchel is there. I thought he got a suspension. Yeah, I was supposed to be working 4 on 4 off, Chris. 12-hour shifts, and I ended up doing 6 on 1 off and all that kind of stuff. So I understand where you're coming from. I really do. So the referee's looking, the players are in position. Looks at his watches. And we're off. And it's already Havertz leaving his arm in there on a Leeds player's face. And Leeds come away with a ball, but Chelsea have won it back. It's Conor Gallagher in the midfield. Beautiful ball through to Sterling. Sterling's on the edge of the box. Goes on the inside. Beats one, beats two. Shoots! Oh, just wide. Just wide. That was amazing by Sterling. That was a beautiful pass as well. Gallagher picks up the ball. Nice little through ball. Sterling on the left-hand side. Cuts past one. Cuts past two. Right foot. They've got away with it there, Leeds. Leeds really have got away with it there. But it should have been 1-0. Sterling just firing a bit wide. Leeds now playing from the back. But Koulibaly is there to make sure it doesn't go any further. I like Koulibaly as a player. I really do. He's such a good defender. He's a no-nonsense defender. Yeah, that's probably the best thing to do, Chris, mate. It's probably the best thing to do. I mean, will Chelsea fans be happy about the way they've started this season? And Leeds are trying. Oh, nearly. Conor Gallagher gets beat to the ball. Now Leeds are coming on the charge with Rodrigo. Rodrigo skips past Koulibaly. Now Koulibaly's there again to take the ball away from him, but Leeds still have it. So on the left-hand side, the ball's going to get whipped in. James is there to stop it from going any further. And he clears it up the field. And it's gone out for a throw-in. Both teams starting off well. Leeds with their high energy, high pressing tactics. Chelsea refusing to be shaken by it. Hoofed up long and out of play. To a Leeds United throw-in. Looks like a beautiful day in Leeds. Not very far from where I am. Oh, I'm not sure what that was. Dan James trying a shot from a distance, and I think that's still flying now. It was that high. Chelsea playing from the back. And Leeds win it back off a Conor Gallagher. Ball played out wide. Leeds are in the box now. Leeds take a shot. It's a good save by Mendy. Harrison Harrison took the shot straight down Mendy's throat. But Leeds proper pushing against Chelsea here. They're struggling to get out of the back, Chelsea, when they're trying to play out from the back. Conor Gallagher plays the ball through to Havertz. Havertz finds Sterling. Cucurella on the overlap there, but he beats one, beats two. And now the ball's played up through to Loftus-Cheek in the box. Divi's with it too much, and it's gone out for a corner. He had to get that shot off way too soon. He should have got it off way too early. I can't even speak. Should have got it off sooner. There we go. That's what I'm trying to say. Instead of trying to skip past two more players there, he should have hit it when the ball came into him. But the big boys, Koulibaly, are coming up. Thiago Silva's up there. Loftus-Cheek's there. Reece James is lurking at the edge of the box. Mason Mount's going to whip this corner in. And it's cleared at the front post. But it's back in by Gallagher and then cleared again. Cucurella tries to find somebody, but it goes out for a goal kick. 5 minutes gone. Still 0-0. Leeds playing from the back as well now. 2 shots each. It seems like there's a bit of a coming together there. Loftus-Cheek clashing into... I can't see who that is, actually. Is it Harris? So let's have a look at this challenge. The ball bounces in between. Yeah. It was struck, or whatever, however you pronounce his name. I can't pronounce it. The ball's bounced. He's headed it clear. Loftus-Cheek's coming in. Doesn't get there in time. And just kind of clatters into him. Struick. There we go. So what a free kick to Leeds. They've played it back. And now they've lost the ball. Cucurella gives it away, though. He's won it back. Sterling tried to come on the inside, but crowded out there. Maybe got stamped on a little bit. But Leeds playing some lovely football, Leeds. They're keeping the ball very well. Yeah, keeping the ball quite well, Leeds. Koch plays it back. And Meslier boots it upfield. And here come Leeds. Ball through to Dan James. Koulibaly's there to clean it up. And here come Leeds again on the left-hand side. Ball in. Mendy punches. It's out, but not very far. And then Thiago manages to clean up. And Mount throws it up there. Sterling gets checked by Koch. And Leeds come on the attack again. It's a lovely turn by Aronson. Pulled about there by Koulibaly. Proper pulled about there. It's a yellow card for Koulibaly. He turns Koulibaly so well. Like, just literally turns him, and then he's got no chance. Tries to grab him around the waist. Can't do. Grabs his shirt. Pulls him back in, and then arm around the neck as well. But Leeds get a free kick now in a quite dangerous position to put the right ball in the box. Ball played in. Reece James clears it out. You're right, Matthew. If Ollie had his way, had he got his way, then Koulibaly would be United player. I really do like Koulibaly. I think he's a very, very good defender. Chelsea on the back foot at the minute. Looks like they haven't quite got into the game yet. Had a great first minute or two, and then it's been basically Leeds dictating the game. Oh, lovely there by Cucurella. Gallagher through, gets checked. Nice little move there by Cucurella. Skipped past one, got tackled, then Conor Gallagher picked it up, and he just got literally ran into. That's a brilliant ball if he can get there, but it doesn't. Reece James trying to track back after a mistake. Harrison chasing him down. And it's gone out for a goal kick, I believe. We're zoomed in on Reece James at the minute. Yeah, it's a goal kick. Then he plays it short to Koulibaly, and Chelsea begin from the back again. Lovely cross the field ball there by Koulibaly, finds Loftus Cheek, drops to his feet perfectly. Oh, there we go. Leeds have nicked it again here. Oh, bad touch there. Loftus Cheek manages to keep the ball in. It was a hopeful pass to him. He had to get his burners on. Had to get his burners on. It's on the right hand side at the minute. And Leeds managed to get it away. They're playing it around in the back third. And they've got into the Chelsea half now. Oh, it's a lovely tackle. Lovely tackle. Jorginho manages to get the ball back to Mendy. And now it's out with Cucurella. High tempo game. Oh, it's a brilliant ball to Havertz. But he's offside. High tempo game. Yeah, he was offside. Leeds have definitely been the better team out of the two so far. But they are the home team, so it would be expected. Nearly a bad pass there, but Mendy manages to come out and boot it upfield. Leeds just playing the ball in the air, and Chelsea are trying to get it back down on the floor. And every time they do, there's always a Leeds player there just to take it off the toes. Bit of head tennis going off. It does look like a nice day in Yorkshire. I mean, that's where I am as well, and I can confirm it is quite a nice day. But it's a nice day to play football in, 100%. Not a lot happening. There's a lot in midfield at the minute. Oh, that's a brilliant ball by Cucurella, though, to Sterling. Sterling shoots. Goal! 1-0. Oh, it's offside. He's offside. I think he's offside. Yep, he is. He's offside. Good goal by Sterling. He beats. So ignore the goal. There's no goal. Still 0-0. Sterling finding the back of the net, but he was on an offside position. But here come Chelsea again. It's well intercepted. Harrison now with the ball. Tries to play it out wide on the other side to Rodrigo, but he can't get there. Oh, Chelsea give it away in a dangerous position. I can see the Leeds fans starting to get a little bit impatient here. There's not a lot of progression. There seems to be a lot of movement going sideways and back, and then the odd forward ball. Playing very nice, tidy football at the minute, Leeds. Keeping the ball. Nice little triangles. It's just that final ball. It's that final ball forward they seem to be struggling with. Chelsea tried to played some little nice football, but Leeds jumped on him. And now, see, it's that last ball again. It's that last ball again. And I don't understand why the referee stopped the game there. There was an offside in the build-up in Leeds' little bit of attack there. Chelsea came away with the ball and started doing a counter-attack, and the referees kind of just blew the whistle and made the ball go back. Ball being played back again by Chelsea. See a lot of this at the minute. A lot of sideways passes, some backwards passes. It's Cucurella. It's finding Havertz. It's back to Cucurella, who finds Sterling, but it's cleared. Reece James. Loftus-Cheek, who leaves it there for Havertz, I believe that was. It might have been Mount, actually. They both got the same haircut. Koulibaly tries to chip one into the box, but Miller is there just to pick it out. And there's a foul there. Leeds United get a free kick in their own half for a pullback. And Rodrigo shoots. And it's gone wide. A quick counter-attack there by Leeds. Ball played, long ball into midfield. Nice little touch off. Yeah, the angle, he was never scoring from there, I don't think. The angle was very, very hard to score from. But it wasn't a bad one. It wasn't bad. It wasn't a bad attempt. There's a foul there by Leeds in Chelsea's own half. Chelsea trying to play out from the back, but they're really struggling. Leeds players are on them instantly. As soon as the pass is played, there's 2 to 3 Leeds players there waiting. But here come Chelsea now. It's Mason Mount. Shoots. Good save by Melia, down low to his left-hand side. Tips it round for a corner. That came out of nothing. Ball got played up. Havertz just knocks it on. Mason Mount runs with the ball. Cuts in on his left foot. Hits it low and hard. But it's a good bit of goalkeeping by Melia. He manages just to tip it wide. Mason Mount now. Take the corner. Whips it in. Well cleared by Koch. As far as James. Plays the ball backwards to Cucurella. It's Gallagher. Tries to play a nice long ball, but he doesn't. It's gone out for a Leeds United goal kick. It's not a lot happening at the minute. Just ball's gone out for a throw-in. Leeds played the throw-in, and now the ball's gone out again. It's 1-0 Brighton against West Ham. McAllister has scored from the penalty spot. It's a brilliant throw-in. Sterling's in the middle, tries to find him, doesn't. Little Cucurella. Oh, that looks like a little bit of a jump stamp, whatever you want to call it. But the ball's going out for another Chelsea throw, but this is further up the field now. Cucurella, Gallagher is in a bit of trouble. It's going out for another throw-in. Havertz on the edge of the box finds Cucurella. No, he doesn't. It's gone out for a Leeds United throw-in. Thiago Silva putting pressure on there now. Chelsea have won the ball back. Reece James out to Loftus-Cheek, who gets hit. He gets clattered from behind. There's a little bit of a battle there going off over on that side between Loftus-Cheek and I can't remember what his name is. Strigic, I'm going to say his name is. I apologise if that's wrong. The free kick was taken, but it's had to be retaken. Ball played up by Koulibaly, trying to find Sterling. Sterling's putting the defence under a bit of pressure there, and the ball is managed to get clear, but Cucurella's intercepted. Ball into the box. Good defending. Conor Gallagher has managed to pick it up. Still high up. A goal kick has been given. I think that were a corner. I think that should have been a corner. Right, goal kick. Fair enough. I can't overrule the referee, can I? So Chelsea have switched around the possession stats now in the last 5 minutes. Still no goals though. 26 minutes into the game. Chelsea look like they might be struggling and lacking that goal-scoring threat because of no striker. Chelsea's playing ball from one side to the other, trying to stretch. But Leeds are outnumbering them. They literally have Rodrigo in Chelsea's half whilst they're defending. Oh, bad pass. Thiago Silva manages to get there. So yeah, not a lot. Like I said, not a lot happening at the minute. There's a few attacks here and there, but nothing to shout about, really, if I'm going to be honest with you. Oh, Thiago Silva, cool as a cucumber there. Ball given away far too much by Chelsea. That's a brilliant ball by Aronson, but Koulibaly gets there first. It's a corner for Leeds United. Ball played in. And it's over the bar. Diego Llorente got his head on the ball. But no. Don't get me wrong, the game's been not too bad. It's just both teams are lacking a little bit something. Leeds are lacking that final ball in the third, and Chelsea are just lacking a goal scorer. But here come Leeds on the attack. Harrison. See, again, that final third ball. Harrison managed to skip past two, which was great. One of them being Thiago Silva, and then he plays a ball over the top looking for one of his wingers, and there's just nobody there. There was nobody there, and Mendy just came out and collected it. Here come Chelsea with Loftus-Cheek. I don't know about that. Rodrigo losing his head here. Reece James steps in front, and Rodrigo saying it's a shoulder. Reece James losing his temper with Harrison. The free kick's just been taken. It's a little bit of argy-bargy going off. It's a good tackle there by Leeds. Aronson bringing the ball forward. He's got Rodrigo. He's found Rodrigo. Rodrigo shoots. Nope. Straight to Mendy. Some decisions being made here aren't the correct ones by both teams. It's not just one team, it's by both teams. Oh, lovely tackle. And again, that third, Leeds win the ball back over on the left-hand side. Rubus Loftus-Cheek loses it. There's a brilliant tackle there by a Leeds player. And then they play a ball through the middle of the defence. And there's nobody there. Not a single Leeds player is there running onto it. Here come Leeds again. And Chelsea win the ball back in the final half. Third. Oh, Mendy's lost it. It's a goal. Aronson. 1-0 Leeds. It's 1-0 Leeds. I don't have a clue what Mendy was doing there at all. No idea what Mendy was doing. What a mistake. I told you both teams were making stupid decisions, and this was one of them. Gallagher plays the ball back to Thiago. Thiago plays it back to Mendy. Mendy's first touch is terrible. He doesn't put his foot through it. He fakes his shot. He fakes his clearance. And Aronson doesn't buy it. And then by the time he's set himself to boot it, Aronson's already reset himself, takes the ball off of his foot. And it's just a case of running up to it and making sure the ball goes in. And he does. He gets to the line and just taps it in. So it's 1-0 to Leeds United. The new boy, Brendan Aronson, scoring that goal. What a mistake by Mendy. And Leeds look fired up now. Thank you, Monday. How are you doing, mate? I hope you're doing well. Oh. But now what a mistake. What a mistake. Dan James getting clattered by Koulibaly. Could never have been my keeper, no. Honestly, I don't understand what he was doing. Why he didn't just put his foot through it, I don't understand. But here come Leeds again with Dan James. Oh, bad ball by James. But again, Chelsea are playing it out from the back, and there's 2 or 3 Leeds players chasing the ball down, and they're just getting outnumbered. And now Leeds are on the attack again. Ball played into midfield, in the middle of the box even, and it's Thiago Silva manages to put the ball out of play for a throw-in. Oh, lovely little bit of skill by the Leeds defender, and it's a foul again. Raheem Sterling getting booked now. What is it? Oh, no. What? I don't understand. Yeah, Raheem Sterling went into the book for some reason. I don't know why. Yeah, Raheem Sterling's been yellow carded. I don't know why. Didn't look like anything were in it. No goal scorer will cost Chelsea top 4, in your opinion. No, I do agree. I do agree. They haven't got an out-and-out goal scorer, which is an issue. It is a really big issue. But Leeds have got a free kick now. I'd say about 22, 23 yards out. Aronson and Aronson and Jack Harrison on it here. This could be 2-0. Ball played in. And it is 2-0. Rodrigo scores. It is now Leeds United 2, Chelsea 0. Leeds United 2, Chelsea 0. What a beautiful goal. That was a really, really well worked goal there. So the delivery's been put in by Harrison, and Rodrigo, who's he marked by there? Who is Rodrigo marked by? Reece James. He's never winning that, Reece James. So Reece James marking him. Rodrigo's up and early, glances the ball across. Yeah, glances the ball across, and it goes to the opposite end of the net, and it's in. Mendy's getting nowhere near it. 2-0. Which is why I think Arsenal will replace Chelsea in top 4. Oh yeah, I could see that. Arsenal are doing very, very well. I think Arsenal will replace Liverpool at top 2. No, I'm joking. But here come Chelsea now. They need to get back into it now, Chelsea. Yeah. Don't forget that Leeds United were winning last week. There's a Leeds United player down. Llorente's down at the minute. He's got back up. I think he's all right. But Chelsea have a corner now. Ball played in. Havertz heads it. Koulibaly keeps it in. Now it's Sterling, who finds Cucurella. Cucurella puts the ball in the box, but it's cleared. All of Leeds' players defending at the minute. Conor Gallagher plays the ball up wide. Mount finds Loftus-Cheek. Loftus-Cheek in the box. It comes out to Cucurella. Oh, he puts it wide. It was never settled there, Cucurella. Never settled. Tried passing it into the bottom corner, but it was never happening. About 5 minutes to go in this half. I don't think there'll be much added time on in the first half either. But Leeds looking good at the moment. Lovely little pass there. Don't quite get that though. And here come. Now it's Reece James comes across. Leeds look like they were on a counter attack then, but Reece James came across and did that well. Conor Gallagher looks a bit out of place at the minute. I'm not going to lie. Looks like he's struggling. This is the only problem with doing watch-alongs on my own. I mean, I'm drinking because I need to drink because of how much talking I actually do. But then the issue is, I know for a fact I'm going to need to go to the toilet at some point as well. Oh, a bit of a coming together there. Mark Rocker and Conor Gallagher, I think, face to face. Yeah. It's momentum coming together. Both clashed into each other. One Leeds player's down. Conor Gallagher is off screen at the minute. Mark Rocker was the player that went down. A big game Monday night. Make sure you're here to join us on FTB Sports. That's why we've got this break here. It is still Brighton 1, West Ham 0 at the moment. And here come Chelsea now with Sterling, Cucurella. The ball's out for a throw-in. Cucurella, Sterling beats one, tries to get past two, gets clattered, and it's gone out for a corner. Mason Mount coming over to take the corner. Still leads 2, Chelsea 0 at the moment, but this corner's have been played in. Well defended. As far as Conor Gallagher, now it's Reece James. Plays the ball in. Sterling on the edge of the box, tries to find Thiago, but doesn't. Clear to Gallagher, who's out, passes it out wide to Loftus-Cheek. Now Loftus-Cheek has got two players around him. Back to Gallagher, who has to play it back. There's no options. It's Koulibaly. Koulibaly, long ball across the field to Cucurella, and Rodrigo comes out and boots it out for a throw-in. Asking Leeds United crowd to get behind him. Leeds United are putting a shift in. Really are putting a shift in. Here's Dan James. Lovely ball out wide, but Thiago Silva's there. Right, it was Reece James, sorry, was there. Loftus-Cheek. He's been poor today, Loftus-Cheek. He has been poor today, especially in this first half. You got 2 minutes of added time. I'm just going to stop that. Sterling trying to weave his way in for a shot. Can't. He's crowded out. Jorginho out to Loftus-Cheek. Loftus-Cheek into Reece James, and Reece James's touch takes it out of play for a goal kick to Leeds. Very, very poor by Chelsea so far this game. Very, very poor. The first goal was a complete error by Mendy. A very, very silly error by Mendy. The second goal, brilliant free kick. Brilliant free kick. Here come Leeds again. Aronson shoots. Mendy collects. There's about 20 seconds left of the first half. I have stopped the timer on my screen. Ball played upfield. Melier came out and collected it, but Mason Mount was there. And that's half time. So it's half time. Leeds United 2, Chelsea 0. Leeds are well deserving of the goals so far, and they're deserving of the result so far as well. You know, Leeds have been pressing, very, very pressing throughout the game. It's very, very impressive from Leeds. We're just going to be able to see if they can keep this tempo up or whether Chelsea have another gear to step up, because it's been very poor from Chelsea. I'm not taking anything away from Leeds United at all. You know, Leeds United deserve to be 2-0 up. They really do. But Chelsea have been below standards. Tuchel will not be happy with them at all. So just while it's half time, guys, it is half time in the other game as well. That is West Ham 0, Brighton 1. So just while it's half time, I'm just going to go to the toilet again. Get myself another drink for the second half because I need to keep my throat nice and thing so I can keep talking to you wonderful people as well. So I'll be right back. Apologise about that. But no, Leeds looking very good value for the money right now. 100% value for the money. It's been one-way traffic, really. Leeds, every time Chelsea are on the press to try and do something, there's 2 or 3 Leeds players there, ready, waiting, you know. I've just realised as well, it probably looks like I'm a Leeds fan. I'm not. It's a Fred Perry shirt. I'm actually a United fan. I didn't realise I'm wearing white. There we go. Refill my drink. Kind of. I'm going to have a quick look at the match stats as well, just so I can give you a bit more of an insight of what's actually happening with the game. So, as we all know, it's Leeds 2-0. Brendan Aronson scoring from a Mendy. I can't even say it's error. Crazy moment, I'm going to call it. It's going to be a crazy moment. That put them 1-0 up, and then 4 minutes later, a very good free kick whipped into the box, and Rodrigo got his head on it and smashed it into the opposite corner, which was fantastic. Fantastic in Leeds United's perspective. 40% possession for Leeds compared to Chelsea's 59.4%. So Chelsea have seemed to regain a bit more possession, but they haven't got a foothold in the game, if I'm going to be honest with you, at the moment. Leeds have had 8 shots and Chelsea have had 5. Leeds have had 5 on target and Chelsea have had 1. So this is showing that Chelsea need to bring in a striker this window. They're struggling. They are really struggling. Passing, 70% for Leeds and 78% for Chelsea. So it's not too bad. Aerial duels, Chelsea winning the aerial duels by a large margin. But Leeds winning the tackles by a margin. You know, Chelsea on 2 yellow cards as well. But like I said, can't take anything away from Leeds. Even though Chelsea have been poor, cannot take anything away from Leeds United. They've been really, really good this half. And the danger, if I'm going to be honest, they seem to be attacking. I'll put the team up there. They seem to be attacking that left-hand side as you look at it on the screen. So looking from Havertz down. Look, they're attacking this left-hand side quite well. They're looking at the Gallagher's, Loftus-Cheeks, and the James. That's where they seem to be coming from. They are attacking the right-hand side, but their success has come going through that channel, just where they are in the first half. You know, Rodrigo's got through there a couple of times on that half, on that side of the field as well. That's where the free kick came from. It came from that side. But Chelsea are really, really struggling up top. I mean, Leeds started, like I said, Leeds started very well. They were very progressive, very attacking, but they did lack something in the final third. The final third, until the goals, seemed like it was very stale and stagnant. You know, they were trying to play balls and there weren't enough people up there. But they seemed to have sorted that out during the game. 100%. I know it came from a Mendy error and a wonderfully taken free kick and then the header, putting it in. But, I mean, it's got to be a worry for Chelsea. It's got to be a really big worry for Chelsea. They don't even look like scoring, to be honest with you. They had the Raheem Sterling goal chalked off. But apart from that, they've not really threatened as much as what Chelsea fans would want them to. They've been the second best team throughout the game, in my opinion. But both teams need to improve. I think Leeds do need a goal scorer, despite them being 2-0 up. I do think Leeds need an out-and-out goal scorer. Chelsea definitely need a striker. Sterling's not a striker, I'm afraid. Neither's Havertz, neither's Mason Mount. As you can see there, this is what they're doing. They've got Sterling and Havertz swapping, and Mason Mount is coming in as well. But none of them are out-and-out goal scorers, and you can tell they're severely struggling to score goals up at the other end of the pitch, especially when, like I said, all the credit to Leeds, they're crowding them out. As soon as the ball's played, there's 2-3 players there waiting for that tackle, waiting to intercept the ball. So, yeah, it's a wonderful bit of play by Leeds in the first half. Again, have they got the stamina to keep it up, though, the whole half? We have to remember that last week Leeds were in a winning position, and they ended up throwing it away, didn't they? If we look at Leeds were what? 2-0 up? No, Leeds were winning 1. Leeds were 2-0 up last week in this exact same position, and in the second half they threw it away and ended up drawing 2-2. So it's still there. Chelsea have that to look on. Second half they might put on a little bit more pressure. They might put a bit more pressure on Leeds United, and Chelsea might get the goals back. We don't know, but it's been an interesting watch. There's been parts of the game where it's been a bit meh. I'm not going to lie, but majority of the game has been decent. And like I said, all credit to Leeds for doing what they're doing. They're piling the pressure on as well, which is great to see. And as I said in the other game that's playing, it's 1-0 to Brighton against West Ham United, which won't make some West Ham fans happy. It's not a very good day for London teams so far. Both teams from London are losing. But if you are liking the content, guys, and you want to keep notified for when we go live, please do hit that like and subscribe button and hit the notification bell as well. We will be back live a little bit later today after this game is finished for the Newcastle Manchester City game. So we will be back for that as well. And then tomorrow, the big one in terms for United and Liverpool fans. Manchester United are playing Liverpool tomorrow. We will be covering that game as well. So please do share the news, tell people where to come and watch somebody talk about the game at least, and they can come and voice their opinions as well on how they think the game is going. So on that note, how do people think this game is going? If you are watching it, if you're not watching it, from what I'm saying, how do you see the game turning out in the full 90 minutes? I think Chelsea are going to come back. I do think Chelsea will come back. So Chelsea fans, don't be too concerned right now. There's still 45 minutes. 45 minutes in football is a long time. A very long time. Let's have a look. Obviously, like I said, we have got the West Ham. We have got the Newcastle versus Manchester City game. So if you want to get your comments in and who's going to win, who's going to score, do feel free to do that as well. Do feel free to do that. I'm just going to take that off for a minute because I need to change something. It's not quite right. It's supposed to be bigger. There we go. There we go. Sorry, the scoreboard's meant to be a bit bigger. That's all. That is all. Just waiting for the second half to kick off again. On a very, very hot day, Thomas Tuchel is far from happy. I mean, what could Thomas Tuchel say to his players at half time to get his team moving? You know, what can he say? They've been completely outplayed in the majority of the game so far. They have been completely outplayed so far by Leeds United. And like I said, all credit to Leeds. Really, all credit to Leeds. They've been amazing this first half. The pressure, the constant pressure they're putting on Chelsea is ridiculous. It really is. I think they're getting ready for the second half of the game. Thomas Tuchel sat back down, and they are indeed getting ready for the second half of the game. I need to try and time this right. Leeds United kicking us off for the second half. Oh, there we go. The time is back on. Let's see how Chelsea fare in the second half. So Chelsea gone back to a back four. So it looks like Chelsea made tactical changes, no physical changes, as in personnel. Leeds get a free kick there. Cucurella, I don't know, coming in a little bit late there, I think. Chelsea throwing. Reece James takes it. Chelsea applying more pressure in this half so far. It's good to see. Thomas Tuchel's had a massive word with him. You can clearly see that. A bit of a collision, but Chelsea got the ball, so it carries on. It's out on the side with Cucurella. Havertz. Ball into the box. It's round the back to James. Oh, his first touch is a bit bad. Oh, lovely. Loftus-Cheek to Gallagher. Gallagher back to Loftus-Cheek. Back into the middle. It's Mason Mount. Cucurella. Shoots, and it's wide. Good little bit of play. Should have gone to Jorginho. Adams landing a bit awkwardly. as well. But that were better by Chelsea. That were really better by Chelsea. But let's see if they can break through. Oh, it's a good ball. Koulibaly gets there, but it's not gone very far away. Loftus-Cheek crowded out by 2 players. And now Dan James. We know how quick Dan James is, and here he comes. But Thiago nicks it away. Now it's Harrison. Aronson. Oh, it's a brilliant ball. Now it's Rodrigo. Rodrigo gets Koulibaly. Koulibaly manages to come across, and now it's a Leeds United corner. He needed to come across there, and he did very, very well, Koulibaly. Harrison getting clapped as he's this ball's going to get played in. Let's have a look, see what Leeds can do with this corner, or if Chelsea can clear it away. Ball played in. Near post up in the air by Havertz. Rodrigo gets it back. Rodrigo knocks it in again. Reece James just ushering Llorente out. And does very, very well too. And Sterling's chased the ball. And now it's 2 against 2 for Chelsea. Sterling. Still on the ball, Sterling. Sterling finds Mount. Mount shoots. It's blocked. And now Cucurella picks up the ball. But Chelsea is still on the attack here. Still Chelsea. Cucurella gets tackled. And it's a free kick. Is it a free kick? No, it's a free. It is a free kick. But it's not to Chelsea. It's to Leeds United because Cucurella was offside. Sterling not being direct enough in my eyes for this game so far. He's picking up the ball from wide and trying to take on 2 to 3 players instead of using his pace to actually get behind players and make them worry. Leeds get ball away. Rodrigo coming in to try and take it off Koulibaly, but Koulibaly finds Mount. That ball was intended for Sterling, I think, but he left it. Cucurella finds it. Now it's back to Mason Mount on the edge of the box. Jorginho plays it out wide. Cucurella to the middle of the box. It's Loftus-Cheek. Shoots. Conor Gallagher. Good save, Melia. Flag's gone up anyway. So ball gets played out to Cucurella. Cucurella plays the ball into Loftus-Cheek. Loftus-Cheek hits it. And it hits Sterling, who's offside. It hits Sterling, who's offside. The Leeds United defence pushes up, and it puts Sterling offside. It hits him in the stomach and bounces to Gallagher, who takes a shot. Good save by Melia. However, that ball hitting Sterling, it offside, so it wouldn't matter if he scored or not. But the goalkeeper wasn't to know that. Loftus-Cheek getting dispossessed there. And here come Leeds on the attack. Dan James gets crunched by Cucurella. Not much in that, really. It was late. It was late, but it wasn't as bad as what it looked. The ball's gone out. Oh, it's kept it in. It's well kept in. And Leeds United still on the attack here. Dan James trying to flick it around, but to no good. Mendy takes no chances and belts it. Cucurella picks up the ball. But Leeds are carrying on with what they did in the first half, the pressing. Every time the ball's played into a Chelsea player in the midfield, there's Leeds player there, one or two Leeds players there, just closing down the player, making it very difficult for Chelsea to play. Ball played across the field. It's Reece James. Reece James finds Gallagher. Gallagher in the midfield tries to put it in, but it's been put out for a throw into Chelsea. The ball thrown in. It bounces off Loftus Cheek and goes out for a Leeds United throw in. Leeds fans being very, very noisy. And here come Leeds. Rodrigo plays the ball out wide and he makes that run forward. Aronson there. Looks like he's a bit stuck, but. And it's a foul. It's a foul. Ball should have got played earlier by Aronson. Into the box. Rodrigo was waiting. Took his time. Good afternoon, Jackie. How are you? Hope you are doing well. Leeds have had 9 shots to Chelsea's 8. Told you, Leeds have been very, very good this game. Very good. They're closing people down. Cucurella's just tried to get a ball through then, and they got closed down by 2 or 3 Leeds players. Now it's Dan James. Dan James finds a ball into the midfield. Oh, Dan James did well there. Dan James did really well. Played the ball into a very dangerous area in the box. He's got Rodrigo, and Jack Harrison runs in really late. Rodrigo tries to hit it. It kind of bounces underneath his leg, and then Loftus Cheek manages to get back as well to do some cover and puts the ball out for a Leeds United corner. Thank you for being here, Jackie. The match is a really good match. I'm enjoying the match myself. But yeah, thank you for tuning in. It's much appreciated. So this corner is going to be taken by Aronson. Ball whipped in to the back post. Loftus Cheek knocks it out. What a shot by Adams, but it's cleared now. Gallagher plays the ball upfield. Melia comes out and sweeps that ball clear. That's something a lot of keepers are doing this season. Loftus Cheek plays the ball wide to Cucurella. Now it's Mount running forward. Mason Mount beats one. Loftus Cheek. Good ball to Reece James. Reece James to Conor Gallagher. Turns, shoots, and it's wide. Oh, it's gone out for a corner. It took a touch, which I think took it wide, maybe. I don't know. I'm giving Conor Gallagher a bit of a update. This ball's going to get played in by Mount. And it is. But to nobody. Only a Leeds United head. And it's gone as far as Gallagher, who's running forward. It's now found Mount. Mount plays the ball in. Havertz can't control it. And it's out. It's cleared out. Loftus-Cheek has to play it back to Silva. A little bit more forward thinking by Chelsea now. Oh, that's a very bad ball. And now Leeds coming out on the attack. Harrison bringing the ball forward. Oh, lovely by Harrison. Lovely. It's Dan James to Rodrigo. Rodrigo still. Oh, lovely by Harrison. Really nice. Adams plays the ball out wide on the right-hand side. Dan James playing in the centre at the minute. Oh, a little bit of argy-bargy going off there. Ball's been played out. A little bit of handbags going off whilst that passage of play. Oh, lovely by Harrison again. Tries to find somebody there, but can't. And now Havertz comes away with the ball. He's not got the pace. Finds Mason Mount. Sterling. To Cucurella. Cucurella plays the ball in. Nobody there whatsoever. It's gone all the way out wide. Conor Gallagher's had to pick it up. Well defended. Well defended. And he's gone out for a throw-in. Chelsea really are struggling. Adam Forshaw is coming on for Mark Rocker. The other game that's kicked off at the same time is still 1-0. Chelsea have the throw-in. Chelsea will be really disappointed with this game, how they've played. Loftus-Cheek plays the ball through to Reece James, who puts the ball in the box. It's well cleared again. Koch got across and played the ball out of play. Yeah, Reece James was offside there in the build-up. The flag went up. So it's a free kick because of the offside. Takes the pressure off of Leeds backline. Chelsea look like they're going to be making some changes. But at the moment, it's Cucurella who plays the ball forward to Sterling. Sterling manages to get that ball. He's on the edge of the box. Tries to play the ball in. Christian. But it's easily dealt with, and it's out for a throw-in. Well, the throw-in's dealt with as well. It's out for another Chelsea throw-in. Rodrigo coming back and doing his defensive duties, and Leeds get the throw-in. Christian Pulisic and Hakim Ziyech are coming on. Conor Gallagher is coming off. It's been a bit poor today, Conor Gallagher, I'm not going to lie. And Jorginho's coming off, so Gallagher and Jorginho off for Ziyech and Pulisic. So there's going to be a lot more energy. A lot more energy. Let's give something for Leeds United's back line to look at a bit differently. Yeah, they've got to worry about Sterling, Pulisic, Ziyech. There we go. Reece James, oh! It needed saving. I don't know why my timer's started again. Not sure why that's done that. We'll just leave it like that. I don't know why it's done that. The corner was played in. Koulibaly got his head on it, but Melier easily. Oh, love a little bit. And here come Chelsea. No, Leeds, sorry. Reece James. Well defended by Koulibaly. It's a throw into Leeds. Chelsea playing very attacking now. Very attacking. I think they've got four forwards. 4 or 5 forwards playing. Here's Dan James. It's a goal kick. Koulibaly flinging that ball out to Reece James. But Leeds still applying the pressure at the back line. Quick throw in played by Leeds. And it's gone out of play for a corner. Ball will play to Rodrigo. Thiago Silva was there. Rodrigo's played it against Silva very cleverly. He were on his own there. Couldn't really do much. Harrison whips it in. Sterling's managed to get the ball on the edge of the box and run away with it, but a heavy first touch by Sterling, and Leeds United regain possession. Oh, a bit of a late tackle there, but I'm not sure he made a connection. Rodrigo trying a little flick around the corner, doesn't pay off. Reece James collects the ball. That's Pulisic into Havertz, out wide to James. James into the middle, nobody there though, and Leeds managed to clear the ball. Flags up, is offside anyway. Reece James is doing really well. He's getting forward. He's just always is. The issue is at the minute he's straying offside far too much, and when he's playing that ball in, this is why I was saying it a little bit earlier. Chelsea need a striker. He's playing the ball into an area where a striker would be, and there's just nobody there. There is not a single person there to get on the end of the ball. Rodrigo plays the ball through to Dan James. Dan James now clips the ball into the box. Rodrigo, and it's finished. It's 3-0. Jack Harrison. Jack Harrison makes it 3-0 to Leeds United. Chelsea absolutely torn apart. I think Rodrigo will get the assist. Although this is going to be checked by VAR. I think it will stand. But they win the ball back off Chelsea in their own half. Rodrigo plays a ball through to Dan James. Dan James puts the ball in. Rodrigo gets there. I think he's looking for the shot, in all fairness. He's looking for the shot. But it comes off the inside of his foot and bounces to Jack Harrison. And then Jack Harrison just taps it in. He's stretching. Mendy's nowhere near it. 3-0. To Leeds. I don't think many people will have expected this scoreline at all this game. Dan James has come off. So Sinistera is on Dan James. It's 3-0 to Leeds. 70 minutes gone of the game. Chelsea look in absolute disarray. Absolute disarray. Ball played through. It's Leeds again on the attack. It's Sinistera out on the left-hand side. Oh, lovely. This could be 4-0. 4-5-0 this. Honestly, Leeds are playing that well. And that's weird to say. That is weird to say because Chelsea aren't no slouch, really. Chelsea are really lacking a striker. It's just all Leeds. Oh, there we go. Sinistera out wide to Harrison. Harrison in the middle. Oh. Rodrigo. Another good bit of play. Sinistera picks up the ball. He plays it out wide to Harrison. Harrison plays it straight into the box. Rodrigo's marked by Cucurella, but I think he gets there first. No, he doesn't. Cucurella gets there first. It should have been a corner, but Cucurella gets there first, knocks it out of play. But Leeds are looking the very more dangerous of the two. They really are. Leeds United fans singing, dancing, jumping, everything. Goodabauer nearly caught out there, but he got away with it. Oh, bad pass by Silva to Sinistera. Sinistera's nicked the ball. Rodrigo. Lovely ball over the top, Rodrigo. And somebody's pulled down there by Reece James, but Harrison's pulled down by Reece James, but it's a no-go. It's fine, says the referee. Might be feeling a bit bad for Chelsea at a minute. Pulisic. They're being penned in. Chelsea are being penned in right now. Oh, lovely little bit of skill by Ziyech. Ball played upfield again into a position where where a striker would be chasing it. It's another position where a striker would be chasing it, but there is nobody there for Chelsea. Oh, it's a brilliant ball. Oh, unfortunately, it goes out of play. A great ball. And you got to remember as well, though, guys, this is Leeds United without Bamford, Phillips, and Rafinha, and they're beating Chelsea 3-0. Like I said, can't take anything away from Leeds United in this game. They've been the better team. Do remember after this game, we are doing the Manchester City Newcastle game, or should I say the Newcastle Manchester City game as well. The Brighton game is now 2-0. West Ham 0, Brighton 2. Trossard scoring for Brighton. Aronson. Oh, he tries a little bit of skill. Koulibaly is a bit too sharp for him there, though. Mason Mount plays the ball out wide to Reece James. Reece James heads it back to Ziyech, who plays it out wide. Mount tries to take a shot, but it's blocked. Chelsea applying a little bit of pressure. Cucurella. Ziyech plays the ball in towards Pulisic, who doesn't get anything on it. $15 left. He took a blow to his head here, Stroud. He's down on the floor, holding back of his head. I don't know what Tuchel can say to his team right now. I really don't. Oh, big stretch. It's the only issue. I'm not watching it on my normal TV. Sat in this like my chair and he stretched a little bit more. Chilwell has come on. Reece J and Mason Mount off. So Mason Mount's come off. Ben Chilwell's come on. So about to get play started again. But here come Chelsea. Well intercepted. Oh, ball now got played through there to Rodrigo. Ball played in. Very quick free kick. But it's been well cleared. And now Ziyech tries to shoot. It's blocked and it's out for a throw in. Melier had to make 2 saves all game. That shows that Chelsea are lacking a striker. Ball played out wide to James. It's knocked out of play and it's a throw in, taken very quickly. Ball played out from Cucurella to Chilwell. Back to Cucurella, back to Chilwell. There's no forward ball for Chelsea. They've had to play all the way back to Mendy. Very poor performance. Very poor by Chelsea today. Leeds making substitutions now. Ball played in, but it's cleared again by Leeds. I tell you, Leeds have been the better of the two teams. 100%. 100%. Loftus-Cheek loses the ball. Chilwell whips the ball in. Cleared again by Leeds. Ziyech shoots. And it hits Havertz. Both players were offside. Both players were offside. However, Ziyech fires a ball towards goal. It hits Havertz in the chest. Hits Havertz square in the chest. And falls to Sterling. Sterling then decides to shoot. And, well, nothing. Melier just saves it easily. Jack Harrison's coming off. So Harrison, Rodrigo, and Aronson off. Greenwood, Gelhardt, and Klitsch on for the last 8 minutes of the game. So Rodrigo goal and assist for him today. Here come Chelsea. Out wide. Reece James. tries to play the ball in. Again, Leeds just simply put it out of play. Leeds looking very, very good for the clean sheet. It's probably a commentator's curse. It's just throwing after throwing at the minute. Good throwing. And it's cleared downfield by Leeds. Ooh, Koulibaly got surrounded, but he managed to get out of it somehow. And the ball played back upfield. And here comes Leeds again. It's Greenwood. It's brought down by Koulibaly. Yellow card. And Koulibaly is off. Kodadu Koulibaly has been sent off. He has been sent off. Second yellow, and he's off. It's absolutely crazy. He's on yellow card, and he wraps his arms around Greenwood and brings him down. And he's off. So Chelsea down to 10 men. Chelsea 3-0 down. A very, very, very bad day at the office for Thomas Tuchel and his team today. Greenwood stands over it, whips the ball in. Raheem Sterling trying to play the ball out, and he does. Ziyech plays the ball upfield. Cucurella. Oh, he falls over the ball, Cucurella. And Azpilicueta's coming on. Oh, dearie me, Chelsea. Oh. Here come Leeds. Nothing doing, though. They've won the free kick. Four minutes left of this game. Raheem Sterling coming off. He's been poor today as well, Raheem Sterling. Azpilicueta on. Sterling off. Chelsea looking for something, a consolation goal or something, just so they can take something out of this game, because they've been completely dominated by Leeds here. Leeds haven't given Chelsea a sniff at anything. When Chelsea have been attacking, the defence by Leeds has been amazing. Again, just then, the ball got played in and easily dealt with by Leeds. Oh, good play by Leeds again. It's Leeds on the attack. This could be 4. No, Greenwood tried to play to Gerhardt, And it was intercepted very well. Oh, honestly, I feel sorry for Chelsea fans right now. This game, I really do. It's so one-sided. Chelsea don't even look like threatening at all. About a minute and a half to go. A free kick was taken. It's out of play. It's out of play for a Chelsea goal kick. I'm going to see who the player of the match is. And I think it's going to probably go to Jack Harrison. Here come Chelsea. It's a free kick to Chelsea, I think. Yep. Not long left now. Not long left of this game. Three minutes of added time. Pulisic. Reece James. Aspilicueta's gone on the outside. He's found Aspilicueta. He's played it back to James. James puts the ball in the box. Again, well cleared by Leeds. Thomas Tuchel does not look like a happy man at all. I'm not surprised. I am not surprised in the slightest. Terrible, terrible performance by Chelsea today. They just didn't turn up at the office at all. Honestly, Leeds look like they could be getting the only team to score here. It's another free kick. Thiago Silva down. Tuchel getting a bit angry outside line. Chilwell. Ziyech on the edge of the box. Again, well defended by Leeds. Cucurella. Ball into the midfield. Ziyech. Well, again, well cleared by Leeds. Well defended, and they've got themselves a free kick. And this is probably going to be the last action of the game. And it looks like Leeds are going to get the first clean sheet for a long time. And that's it. For referee blows his final whistle. A very, very well deserved, but very, very unexpected 3-0 victory to Leeds United. Absolutely fantastic by Leeds. Absolutely amazing by Leeds. Completely dominated the game from start to finish. I'm not going to lie. But that's going to do it for this show. I need to go and get stuff ready for the next watch along, which will be live very, very shortly. And that is Newcastle versus Manchester City. Let's hope for another fantastic game. So I shall see you there. I'm just going to have a quick little break, and then we're going to be live over on FTB Sports again for that game. So I hope you join me. Until then, guys, I'll see you very, very soon.